So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And the Vikings are going to have the first thing going. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
In trouble. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crown. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. A nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. First and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 40-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that is in the end zone. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He'll be stopped short of the first down. Looking in to get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And you'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Look wide. Get this one complete. taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Chargers first down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker's on for the Chargers. This one from 52 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Holding offense. Still 1st down.
To throw is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback. The rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident. That's
intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play quarterback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings broke up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Fake the handoff. Now, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Dobbins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. To throw is perfect. And it's going to be intercepted by Terry Cooler. And he is going to bring this one home. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. Brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Still on his feet. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A short one there to Otten. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now Herbert. He's going to run it. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. What he was looking for. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Give them 14 on that ball. 1st down, Minnesota.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Cleveland Farrell, former 4th overall pick of the Raiders, gets in there for the sack. 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, no chance there.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe.
Take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That one knocked away. And Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover.
Well, that's two straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Right side and brought in by Williams.
I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
A dive and a hit. Incredible. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal drop. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Bill Whiter to kick off for the Vikings.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in week 17 as we'll get you down to and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he's not going to get too far and tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging. Because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip, and he does it about as well as you can ask.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell, but now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's taken in by Achane. And the Vikings will have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichert now on It's up and through. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll bring it up to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action now. Herbert. This offensive line just has no answers. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day pass protection.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And the woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Just the man he was looking for on that one. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Herbert. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. Oh, and this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder to their position. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. He's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike.
This offensive line just has no answers. It's another sack. McCarthy gets set to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd down and 3. To throw, it's McCarthy. Working free downfield. It is Williams. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass.
And he's into the end zone yet again. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a good day.
Will Tucker to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Visitors offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action. The ball comes out. The Vikings have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Here's H.A. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Come on, H.A. Touchdown, Vikings. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Davis now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Perfect. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. It's over the middle of the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Herbert to the air, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Offense.
Now it's Dobbins. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And this game really just illustrates how important home field is in the NFL. On paper, this didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll be one of the biggest surprises around the league this weekend. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting. And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Running is Akers. Oh! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a give to Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Williams in motion. To the air, on third down is McCarthy. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Oh, for the 5th time, he's intercepted.
Possession that they just stole.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Going right sideline and complete. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's McCarthy. He's got another one. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Good job defensively. They made it just as the ball was arriving. And it will be 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
Go.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. Throwing again, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it.
connects with Disley. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Chargers.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This offensive line just has no answers. It's another sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, trying to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, it's Herbert, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong pocket of rarefied air. As in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium. Rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achan. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.